Hello everybody, happy Friday. Hope you're all ready for the weekend. I know I am. Tomorrow our church is doing a trunk or treat, so we're all excited. Snowball's going to be with us. And today we are talking about chapter 11 and chapter 12 of The Hidden Peace. Chapter 11's title is Redefine It Like Paul. A good Bible verse to look up is Romans 12:16. And when we come into the place we had no rest, instead we were troubled in every way, conflicts on the outside, fears within, but God, who comforts the downcast, comforted us by the arrival of Titus. 2 Corinthians 7:5-6. My dog's being crazy, guys. I, a prisoner in the Lord, urge you to walk worthy of the calling you have received with all humility, gentleness with patience, bearing with one another in love, making every effort to keep the unity of the Spirit through the bond of peace. Ephesians 4:1-3. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or conflict or conceit, but in humility consider others as more important than yourself. She has something in her mouth. Everyone should look not to his own interests, but rather to the interest of others. Philippians 2:3-4. What are you doing? As God chooses one's holy and dearly loved one, put on compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, patience. Colossians 3:12. There's no bunny, guys. He will transform the body of our humble condition into the likeness of his glorious body, by the power that enables him to subject everything to himself. Philippians 3:21. Deuteronomy 7:7 tells us that God had his heart set on the people, and it wasn't because they were strong and mighty and massive in number. They were the opposite, weak, feeble, and small in number. Because the Lord loved you and kept the oath he swore to your ancestors, he brought you out with a strong hand and redeemed you from the place of slavery, from the power of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. Deuteronomy 7:8. This one's a long chapter of notes, guys. In 1 Samuel 2, we see that God didn't leave the poor in their despair. Verse 7 speaks of how the Lord humbles and exalts. Verse 8 says he raises the poor from the dust and lifts the needy from the trash heap. He seats them with noblemen and gives them a throne of honor, for the foundations of the earth are the Lord's. He has set the world on them. This has been the heart of our God all along. When we are low, he lifts us up. The exalted mighty one reaches down to us to unite us with him. When we see humility from a God-first perspective, it will place us in safe, secure, and strong hands of the Creator of the universe. The humble life involves total awareness of God, which allows us to be safely in community with the people of God. We can refuse to cut corners in our workplace, even though others are doing it, and say it's no big deal. We can excuse ourselves from conversations with friends when the topic shifts to gossip about someone else, even though it could be said that it's just a discussion based on concern. When we speak out, when we see others being belittled, even safer to keep quiet and mind our own business. We can share boldly and confidently with our neighbors and friends about how Jesus has brought us confidence in our souls and peace in our heart, in our homes, because we've trusted his good for us over our vision of good. And that's it for Check-in Friday. Wait,
guys.
Snowball's stalking out the neighbors.
I'm a stalker, yeah.
But we'll let you know how Trunk or Treat goes.
I'm gonna be an angel.
Come to Providence Presbyterian Church from 3 to 6, and there'll be a lot of fun things to do there. I will talk to you all on Monday.
Bye.
Bye.